And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shroud escapes the pocket. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the... They connect on the deep shot. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Fire down these two.
They send a man in motion.
Hey, 57 color. Our time.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Hey, dribble it. 15. Our time.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He's going deep. Brought in inside the 20. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Brown with a return here. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Shotgun now for Stroud. Caught, nice game left side. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. They got 24 yards on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Has a man, it's Brown. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
First down, Stroud. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Texans get it down to a single point. Cyber tacks on the point after. And the Texans tie things up at 14. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And no return here, and this is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion.
Color. Attack! 43! Yellow!
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Throwing is Mahomes. Dialing up a receiver screen. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Jalen Petrie there on the stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Hey, 57.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds his man, it's Worthy. Has room down the left sideline. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs break the tie here in the first. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Brown with a return here. Good looking return here, and he's got room. Field flipping return as he brought it down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Throw left side, complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the 1st quarter. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Back to throw, Stroud. Has it down close. Touchdown, Houston. Seibert now to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans tie this game at 21. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Yellow. Come back.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
All right. Why, Tony?
They send the tight end in motion. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
To the air, Stroud. Throwing deep for the end zone. And oh, he got it. Interception. Oh, he fumbles it. They might give it right back. And this is picked up by the Chiefs.
And there is nothing like a defense taking the ball away for you, right? It's all about the ball. It's all about, you hear me preach that all the time. Get the ball back. Well, they get the ball back with a little extra bonus on that return as well.
It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Christian Harris on the stop.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Yellow. Tie down these two. Tie down these two.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Hits his running back. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. That's good for 7 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They're running the option, short side. Caught up a tackle, but he lost the football. And the Texans grab it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s.
And in for the Houston touchdown. Seibert now to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Hey, 43, 15.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Yellow.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it'll be first down, Kansas City.
Attack! Tie down these two. Easy. Hey, 37.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. He's trying to push the field. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Texans have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Well, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Now he's going deep across the field. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. It goes as a pickup of 37 yards. And it sets up a Houston first. From the gun, Stroud. Throw caught at the 6. Touchdown, Houston. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Seibert now to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans double their lead to 14. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Return starts at the 3. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got first down from the 31.
Wait! Come back! Right side!
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Hey, 43, 15. Yellow. Right side.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, didn't it? And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Yellow. Hey, rip list. Hey, 57. Right side.
To the air, Mahomes. He lets one fly deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, Kansas City. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Brown with a return here. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Oh, eh? Look at hot.
Throwing from the gun. He fires one deep down the middle. He's got it deep downfield. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow their lead just before halftime. Seibert's able to connect on that extra point. And the Texans double their lead to 14. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Yellow.
They kick the running back in motion.
Easy. Hey, Sunday.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. This one intended for the running back. So it'll be 2nd down.
Yellow. Yellow.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line. 1st down throw, Mahomes. Looking for a target. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Yellow. Hey, 43.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Fits it through the middle. And they bring him down around the 34. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. On the move, headed right. And he can escape no longer. They roam over and bring him down. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Finally a rare win for them against this passing game, and a much-needed one to hopefully restore a little morale on that sidelines. 3 first-half touchdowns. They've been lit up like the 4th of July and really needed something that could be a foothold toward a little momentum.
And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs make it a 1-score game before halftime. Lining up now to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. First down, Stroud. He's on the move. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Shotgun now for Stroud. Getting out to his left. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Tony.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And it is intercepted, but he couldn't stay in bounds. Ooh, offense catches a break there. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
And this hits at the 4 before taking a bounce into the end zone. That's a touchback. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Yellow. Hey, yellow. Hey, go going. 15.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break.
Fight on these two. 15. Hey, 57 colors. Hey, 57 colors. Return.
Looking to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Wait.
Looking to throw Mahomes. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Tackle made by Jeff Okudah.
Yellow, yellow. Hey, dribble it, dribble it. Right side.
Pressure coming for Mahomes. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset? Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Right. Here go, 15. Right side.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Jalen Petrie there on the stop.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. Two men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
Hey, color. Right side.
Again, Mahomes to throw. He's got him. That's Pacheco. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Yellow.
They've got a man in motion.
Yellow. Side.
3rd and 2. Mahomes to throw. Pacheco hauls it in. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Yellow. Attack. Right side.
Throwing on first down. Mahomes. Cut near the goal line. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs tie this game up. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Hey, one more.
From the 32. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. From the gun, Stroud. He beams one deep right side. That's complete inside the 35. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Brought in close to the 8. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They're going to run with Barkley. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And in for the Houston touchdown. Seibert now to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. This return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31.
Yellow. Hey, 57. Right side.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
15. Right side.
From the 41. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Hey, 57. Come back. Hey, 43, 15. Yellow. Where's that?
Mahomes trying again here on 2nd and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions, you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Yellow. Right side.
3rd and long for him here. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Play action, Mahomes. Headed out right. Oh, he trucked that defender. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Easy. Hey, Sunday.
2nd and 6 now. Finds him over the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
15. Yellow.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Has his man, it's Pacheco. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Man in motion here. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Has some room to work. Touchdown, Kansas City. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
On the quick, right?
Handoff headed right, Barkley. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards, but they'll take that every single time.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
All right. South. 11.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on first down? And a fresh set of downs on its way.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Look the hot, look the hot. Right, you Texans.
Here's 2nd and 11. Has a man, it's Brown. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Look the hot, look the hot.
They send a receiver in motion right. And it's barely anything on that run, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
All right.
And he will score. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans have taken the lead late. C.J. Stroud the touchdown. Another score for him this game. Cyber tacks on the point after. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
43! 43!
Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short game. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line.
Attack, attack! Yellow! Right side!
Back to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Throwing now. He's got him. That's Pacheco. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. Still one more in their pocket to use. 4th and 3, drive on the line.
Hey, 15, 15, 15.
To throw. Throw caught by his running back. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's 1st down. Running back sent in motion.
Yellow.
He'll look to throw it. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Hey, yellow, go going. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1,
Now to throw. That's caught for the first. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Hey, yellow, hey, go gun, go gun, go gun. Yellow, yellow. Right side.
Setting up to pass. He's got it inside the 10. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So the Texans come away with the road win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Kansas City.